Ladies have it the worst, I feel, in Game of Thrones.
Tyrion.
You can do this.
Alright, so our job right now is just to kiss Cersei's ass.
To appease. I think we can appease without being too over the top, though. Like, there will be like a...
We'll see how far you want to walk the line. I don't want to piss off Marjorie, because the overall
Lady
goal is to
Marjorie,
have Marjorie on our
aren't
side.
you looking
Yeah.
lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Oh, they've captured her bitch, like,
House
perfectly.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's
Our
not
loyalty
here, is
never
he?
wavers.
She is.
So one,
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were our wardens.
Yeah.
That is a fucking
Should we
hard
say
one.
I agree, Your Grace, or just say they were our wardens? Because I feel like it's better to appease her than to argue with her, and so is it like if we say that?
Damn, I don't know. It's like super hard.
Let's just say I agree.
Okay.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Oh,
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has
Damn
no
it!
loyalty at all, is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
he's the new
He
warden.
is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't.
Yes, yes, anything.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her.
I won't judge her, yeah.
Surely, I'm sure she regrets it.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this,
God damn it, we fucked this up.
We don't know that.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute. beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Won't be
I
conflicted.
won't be
My
conflicted.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Whatever. We said it.
Who do you choose?
Sworn to my Lady Marjorie.
I must
Fuck
choose Marjorie,
Joffrey.
Your Grace.
You should have.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, we got side eye.
Yeah, we got side eye.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
My
These
family's
would be
a
trying
neighbor.
times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining,
I did it for Lady
but
Marjorie.
it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
You can help my family, or what are you suggesting?
Yeah, let's do that. What are you suggesting?
Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so essentially what's he offering?
He wants Forrester to. He controls whether or not Forrester gets to keep the ironwood.
Which he's offering to let us protect, right?
Yes. And so he says, what could be amusing for me could be dangerous for you. So she could get flack for him deciding to keep it. But ultimately, it's like their it's like the only way the Forresters.
Keep their
They
shit?
need the ironwood.
Okay, alright, so
It may be far too dangerous.
yes I am.
It's
Yes.
a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
The mere thought of
Thanks
them
for the
makes
advice,
me
or how
thirsty
can we-
I hope we
already.
meet
I
again.
hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
But we are initiated. And we had some fuck ups there.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of
It's like
little
it's
tumbles.
hard. They rush that clock in this.
They
set.
do. Ooh.
Oh.
Mary,
Oh.
I was worried. How was it?
Oh it.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're not.
Not so great.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Ooh.
I'm told
He's quite
he has a
handsome.
paramour.
Okay.
Quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always
For my
treated Lady
family.
Marjorie well. Which
For
is
my
more
family?
than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who
Awkward.
else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
I was doing nothing.
Sarah?
Which is it?
We were just having fun.
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was
Oh, shit.
rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the Lords have no
Bless you.
choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Sarah's right.
Sarah's right, yeah.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Oh, shit.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's like, I know Marjorie trusts her, but it's also like, we know as like watchers of Game of Thrones that
Yeah, that's like really, really, really hard.
I feel like if we send Sarah away, it's gonna be like Sarah remembers that you sent her away,
Yeah.
even though we were good to her otherwise.
Don't play with that. You might knock that cable loose.
But Sarah is also like
It's really hard
already
to
proved
tell.
that she's kind of like,
An idiot?
well, and kind of like ruthless, you know, like not ruthless, but like she wants power and like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like the draw
Yeah.
for
Oh.
the show. Whoops.
Do you want Sarah to hear everything?
What do you think, baby?
I personally think that there is no reason to trust her.
But do you think Marjorie will be like annoyed that we sent her away? Like, is it worth? Like, is there a risk of her of hurting someone's feelings for
Over something we don't have control over?
Yeah.
What would you do in this situation?
I would just say because I'm just asking for help for my family.
So you would say it in front of her?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
My mother needs our help.
My mother, yeah.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king? Say either you're adored or it's the only way, but don't be like the... I wouldn't say like, don't fear
You're
Cersei.
the
only
only
way.
one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ooh. Don't know about this. Of course they're not going to show us anything else, but it's like, fuck! We're about to find out more about what's his ass.
Alright. We lost our horse?
7 elves.
Yeah.
We need our horse.
Well, he got spooked.
Should have been on that horse.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Fuck!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
God, Ramsay Snow.
Okay. And so we will deal with this shit show on our return.
Oof.
Not my
Yeah.
back
Does that sound good?
work on
Sounds
a
good.
Alright, so that is going to be that, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll pause it right here, and this is where we'll continue from next time. So until then,